I say, go do this, that's what we're doing. So batteries are here. We're going to try and make sure that we drop that cable, because we've got to put the inverter in the bus somewhere in close proximity. So we look at the ribbing, we look at a seat, it's got to go underneath the seat. So I see a chair back here, the seat's right around in here. So we will drop these under this seat. So the inverters will sit under that seat of the bus. We will take a hole saw, that's the drill over there that has a big, have y'all seen the one that has the big drill bit on it? It's called a hole saw. We will take that hole saw and drill all the way through the floor of the bus, which will be fine. Then we will drop these wires that are connected to that inverter to the ground. We will drill a hole in this box, pull the wire through, connect it to the batteries. That will make our inverters live. Okay? That means they've got power now, they are dangerous. So we'll actually do that. We'll actually do the connection the last step. Now, that's over here. So, we've got our power run from our battery to this side of the inverter. The next thing we're going to have to do is connect on this side. So if you look at the back of this, you've got live, L for live. You've got the ground symbol. This is the national ground symbol. Yeah.
What do you do right here?
That connects to the terminal. If I had this box off, well, see that? Big pole?
You can carry energy.
Yep. A lot of energy. That will carry 200 amps, which is enough to kill you. So yes, that carries a lot. I see that wrench.
I thought you said you ain't gonna take that off.
This piece I am. Show you all. All right. This is giving you live, the L, ends the neutral. Okay, that's how the power communicates back and forward. And then this little symbol, if you look in the center one, that is a national symbol for grounding. If you ever see it, that means you're supposed to put a grounding wire to it. That's always a green wire. And in electrical, it's always green. AC electrical. DC electrical, grounding is black. So this cover's on here because if we weren't to put this cover on and we push this inverter against the metal bus, it would short it and it would cause a fire. Okay, the whole bus would become live with energy. If you picked your feet up off the seat and then touched the bus, you would become live with energy, which would not feel good. Yes. So we keep this cover on there for that purpose. I mean, right now it's fine because there's no power coming to this. We will then take a 3-wire, there's orange cable over there. We will have to take a couple of the ribbons out of this bus because we'll put an AC here and an AC up here. We'll have to run that orange power line all the way through the bus. Okay? Let's go on the inside of the bus and show you where that's going to happen. This is the whole saw. When you come by this part over here, it's the third one on the card. Take a look at it.
So fucking childish. Who are doing that? Not personally.
Terrible.
Just in front of where, in front of Alex's head, that's where the AC will drop down. Yep.
So we gotta cut
Just in front of
So,
that.
Mr. Wilkes, Mr. Wilkes,
We will. Yes, we will use the reciprocating saw. If you look out the window in that blue and black bag, that is the reciprocating saw or sawzall.
Mr. Wilkes, why you wanna put the air conditioner in that little thing, like the little holes in the ceiling?
But no, that's
can't.
an extra.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the emergency. So we can't block them. We have to make sure we're set far enough off.
How smart these are? Please let me know.
Legal code.
Well,
So
if you don't be quiet.
air conditioner gets mounted here. We do have to cut holes in the bottom of the ceiling and the top of the ceiling. There's 2 panels.
Who?
Then the wire
Who
will
said that?
go towards the driver's side, and then you see this, see where it says emergency exit?
I'm very smart. I help
We'll be
people
taking
pass
all
tests
those
and
screws out, all the
and
way down
classwork.
this channel.
I help people pass
So we run the wire
benchmarks.
all the way through that channel down to where we put those inverters.
You is smart though.
Okay? So to summarize this, very quickly, we will cut a hole, we will set an air conditioner. We'll hook up a 3-prong, 3-wire cable. That cable will run down the ribbing, all the way down this emergency exit channel. It will then drop out at that seat we just talked about. We will put the inverter there. We will hook our 2 lines from each air conditioner up to each of the inverters. We will then drill with the hole saw in the floor a hole big enough for us to put all of those thick, heavy cables that like Jarquavian has around his neck. So we'll make the saw big enough to fit 4 of those and 2 grounding wires. So we'll have 6 wires going down. We will take the grounding ones and we will ground those to the chassis of the bus. We've got to ground the whole system to the bus. The other 4, which will be the 2 positives like he has around his neck, and then the 2 green grounding negative wires, we will take to the battery. We will take 1 to each battery. All right? So when you break this down, it's not very difficult and there really isn't that much involved. We're putting an air conditioner on. We're taking AC power down the channel, dropping it to the inverter. On the other side of the inverter, we're hooking up DC power. Voila, we have an air conditioner.
Trent, don't you go out there,
Y'all got any questions?
No.
Seem easy enough?
Yes, sir.
You seen that sign he got right there that say Pork Chop Express?
Pork Chop Express.
It's that right there when you get ready to get on the
See
bus.
if we can get it all done.
I'm not hungry. I'm hangry. It's like,
I don't know how to run for you to skate.
Let's go flip those wires up.
oh,
Jump out the window.
I feel.
I like it too.
Jumping out the window.
What they call it? What they call it?
What wire is it? He said, let go put. Never mind. This man. My pants got dust on them. He talking about these wires. Mr. Wilkes, you talking about these wires right here?
Nah, the spark plug.
Do y'all know how to tell the age of a bus?
No. By the number?
First number.
I never made 2014.
That's 2005. First 2 numbers, you can always tell the age of a bus. FYI. So you can know how old your bus is today when you look at it.
My bus, our bus said 1832. So our bus was made in 2018.
Y'all got a nice one. That's a nice one.
I forgot mine.
We got a new bus,
That
so
one
we
I
ain't got,
just worked on, the last one we did was in 1998.
we don't got no good air on our bus.
21-year-old bus.
And they done had it for that long here?
Huh?
They done had that bus that long here?
No, it was one of the ones we bought from Dirty County. Sorry, Dulce County.
I didn't do nothing.
What?
Everybody calls it Dirty County. So I do.
Just because you read it for me.
All right, Cheney. Take my keys. If you go in the tool room, when you walk in, back left-hand corner, you'll see a bunch of those hanging already.
Somebody want to go with me? Y'all two
3
go.
of them. Handle. Oh, and these are remote switches that plug into the back.
I look at her like pushy. That's it. Okay. On her.
Will you move and stop playing? Don't say it to my face.
Shut your fat ass up. Hey, you pinching me, nigga. Ah. You say you had a pinch since my grandma been living.
No, he said only 3 of us can go. Me, Trent, Alex.
Shut up, I slap your ass.
You ain't bold enough to hit me. That's your ice when I get back.
Yeah, go take it. Grandma gonna be ready for your day.
He said leave that stuff alone because he got an interview today. Trent, get that.
Just stop recording, man.
He said, when you walk in here, she'll see a bunch of them.
Yeah, right
He said gravel.
there. Yeah.
No, he said put them on here.
Said gravel.
I thought he said gravel.
Yeah.
He said put them all on here. Cause he said we finna come in and put the wires up. What was the purpose of doing that?
Hey, let's go.
Hey, Eric.
You know,
Hey, bitch.
I just like to smell gas.
You gonna wave at me like that?